Are we live? I think we're live. Hello. Hi. What's up, everyone? It has been such a long time since I streamed last time. In fact, I think it's been about a year now since I streamed last. But alas, I'm finally back. What do you think of the place? So good. We had a little bit of renovations around here, but yeah, it's looking pretty promising, I want to say. Let me just get this out the way for you guys so you can kind of see what it looks like around here. Not too bad. Let me get down. I'm also blocking the view. Let me just think. There we go. Look, what do you think of my poster in the background? My Farina that I got a long time ago. Funny enough, I don't have my account anymore for Genshin, so it kinda means nothing, but hey, it doesn't matter. So long as we all had fun, right? One day I'll get back to that game. We'll see. But hello, welcome. Today, we are going to be studying Japanese. Something I have been meaning to do for a very long time, but I've been slacking on my studies. So, I brought here live so you can hold me accountable for being inactive or not doing it. I plan on doing a stream like this every week on Saturdays or the weekends, I guess, to study my Japanese. We're gonna do it every week on Saturday around 8 o'clock, or maybe I might move it to the morning. We'll see. But hello, hi, welcome in. If you're here now or if you're here for the future, just go ahead and skip ahead like 3 or 2, 4 or 5 minutes because it feels good to be here. Feels good. But how's the audio doing? Is it good? Bad? Different? Let me know. Here or in the future, whatever. But anyways, like I said, today we're going to be studying Japanese. I would like to go straight into like what I know, which would be hiragana and katakana, and go straight into like reading stories and stuff. But today, just so everyone's on the same page, we're gonna go through everything that I learned. So we're gonna be starting with hiragana first, and then once we finish going through all the hiragana, I'm gonna show you another aspect of it. They have multiple writing systems. So in Japanese, if you don't know, they have 3 writing systems. They have hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Kanji being the hardest, of course. Hiragana and katakana are kind of easy. But generally, when you go to like live streams or shows, or you watch off-brand anime, you're gonna find that they have it in katakana and hiragana. So if you can read hiragana and katakana, you can kind of understand what they're saying a little bit. It's not all the time it's going to be in Romanji. In Romanji, if you guys are curious, it's just like normal letters. So like, I don't know, like the letter A, I, N, U, whatever. It's not always going to be in Romanji. So we need to understand hiragana and katakana first. And then after that, we'll jump into the kanji. But for right now, it's time to get into it. So if you don't mind, I would like you to direct your attention to the board here. We are going to get started. So this is the hiragana chart. Now let me go ahead and there we go. There we go. This is the hiragana chart. But I know it looks like a lot, but we are going to go through this slowly over time, and then it'll look not so overwhelming. So if you do not have brought materials with you, like paper and pen, it's okay. You can kind of reference this later. But we're gonna go through the chart one by one, column by column, until we get to the end. So, starting with the first column here, we're gonna go through the A column, or the first column for the hiragana. Starting with A. So, this is ah, right? And if you look carefully, every hiragana character has a stroke order to it. So in Japanese, they kind of do like a order to like how they write. Kind of like when you, in English or Spanish or whatever you speak, demonic tongue, there's a stroke order to like how you write letters. So I'm going to showcase here and it's gonna look kind of scuffed in a way because I did not have a tablet or anything. I am using my mouse, so that's gonna be oh so fun. So let's see. So the first letter being ah, it's gonna be. Oh my god, it's so crooked. A slanted line like that, and then we do like a little bit of a loop, and then we go from the top here and we go around. Oh, this is so scuffed. But you get the point, right? Okay, so this is ah, the first letter of the series here. Okay. With well, I guess you can like make a couple of like words or kind of like expressions. So like if you do like two ahs, it's kind of like ah, right? Ah. Man, I'm so bad. Anyways, let's move on to the next letter. So, next on the chart here, we have I, or E. 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 I know it's kind of weird because like E and like E, you know, the letter E. E as an elephant, I as an indigo. No, this is E. E. Okay? And how we do it, we're going to do like this. That's E. Now, with this character and the first character, you can actually make a couple of words here. So if you do the I, or the A, ah, and you do the I, we have I, which means love. See, here we go. Already, you're learning Japanese already. You already have a word, I. There you go. All right, let me go ahead and take that off here. Let's go on to the next letter. So, next we have oo. It's just two strokes. Go like that, and then like that. That's oo. I don't really know any words with these three combinations, though, honestly. A, I, U, man. But it's good to know. Next, we have E. Or E. So we have E and E. E and E. So don't get them confused. E, E. Okay? This one's kind of tricky. I'm not really a fan of this character, but I know how to read it, and that's all I'm going to say. So it's kind of like, a little bit like that. It's a little janky looking, but you know what I mean. That's kind of what it looks like. Next, we have O. A little bit crazy on this one. It looks a little bit close to ah, the first one, but don't get it confused, because this one is kind of a 1, 2, and then 3, like that. It's a little bit more cleaner looking, if you ask me. I really do like this one a lot more than the other one, but it's still good to know, you know, ah and O. And with this one, I actually have another word for you. So we have the A, or ah, and then we have the O. Man, I am so bad with the mouse. So we have Aoi, which is blue. Or sometimes you have like people's names like Aoi. So there we go. We got it. Next. Let's go on to the next column here. So where is my... There it is. Then move it over. Then we're going to go back to the top. And then next we have the K column here. We have ka. Ka. Which you always see in the word Kamehameha. Okay, that wasn't very funny, but you know what I mean. So, ka. Let's do it. Here it is. It's ka. Again, little jank, but you know what I mean. Man, you know what? I'm just gonna say that like everything from this point forward, it's gonna be jank. But let's be honest here, it's gonna be kind of jank. But you know what I mean. Ka. Okay. And I'm going a little bit fast because I want to get through like everything. So if you are a little bit confused, then just look back at the chart. It's still there. you know, zoom in. I think you can zoom on phones, right? Like if you just like, you pinch, right? You pinch. Mr. Crab style. I don't know. You can kind of get a look at it. But anyways, let's keep moving forward. So, the next one here being key. Now this one's kind of interesting because I know there's two ways to write it. So you can write it like the way they have it there, which is like the 1 and the 2 and then this, and then you go around like that. Or the way that I know how you're supposed to write it is kind of like this. 1, 2, and then you do this, and then there's like a line underneath like that. But they're kind of still the same though, if you were to look at it, because like if you like draw the tail here, it's the same thing, right? So I guess it's kind of up to you, but just know that like when you get down to like people writing, sometimes you may see it with that tail there. And if you do see it with the tail there, then you just got to kind of realize. But like if you don't know, then you're kind of dead. It's okay though. Okay. But anyways, that's key. Next, keep going. We got cool. It's kind of easy. Just a little bit of like a, it's like that sign that you see in math. The greater than sign or whatever. Or less than. Just one of these. This is cool. It's not much to talk about here. And then next, let's keep going. We have ke. This one I kind of like, honestly. The way it looks. It just kind of reminds me of like a shield. You know? Kind of. Tell me, you don't see the shield in this? Look at it, look at it. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like a shield, like Heathcliff or something. You know, Sword Online? I know everyone's seen Sword Online. You know what Sword Online is. We all know you want to be dual wield Kirito style. I know. But yeah, this is ke. I've kind of strayed away like teaching words here, but I actually have, what make this called kitty? What's my notebook. Good grief. Let's see. I actually think we have enough characters here to write another word here. Being, oh my goodness, this thing is disorganized as hell. Don't tell me I'm not the only one here, guys, with like disorganized offices. Because I'm pretty sure some people have like messy rooms kind of like me. Now, as I was saying, because I just got here. All right, we have another word here. So, we're gonna use ka. And, oh, I've got so jank. Don't look at that, man. Bakao, which is face. So this is face, if you're wondering. I'm even bothering of writing the letters. Oh my goodness, you can hardly even read that. Anyways, this is kao, which is face. It's a good word, you know? In case you're like, get your kao away from me. Or no, maybe not. But anyways, that's a word. Another word you might be interested in is station. So we have and then we have eki being station. So maybe something like kore wa eki desu. This is station, the station. Okay? So eki. We have koa, eki, aoi, and I. I've taught you so far. Anyways, let's keep moving. Let's keep it moving. All right. So, next one to come, we have ko. Now, this one I've seen like multiple ways how people write it. I know sometimes they have like a hook going right here, but also you can like just do the line on top. I know, and then the line underneath. This is ko. Okay. And a word you can form with this is koe, which is voice. Everybody likes to sing, right? I know you could sing. Yes, koe, voice. Next, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next line here, which is the S column. So we have sa. Now sa looks pretty close to ki. So like with ki, you have the double line, right? Kind of goes like this, and then I guess there's that one. And then for this one, it's just one line. And then it goes like that. This is sa, and I've jinked it up again. In most cases, by the way, in case you're wondering, people, when you write this, you usually write it in one stroke, right? So we had the one stroke and then two stroke going down. Because like if you go back and like, say for instance, like you do like a line, right? So you have this one right here, and you go like this, people can kind of tell whenever you go back over like what you say. And like when you do it, you don't want to go back over it because it looks very sloppy. So in most cases, you kind of want to erase or something like that to put it out. Okay. But anyways, that is sa. Next, in this column, we have she. Now you may notice that this one's a little bit weirder than like the normal. You would thought maybe it's like si, but they don't do si. It's a she. And she is pretty easy. It's just one stroke. Look at that. There you go. It's like a hook. Don't forget it. It's kind of like a way to remember it is think about like a SpongeBob, right? I don't know why I keep making references around SpongeBob. Man, they should sponsor me or something. Does SpongeBob actually still go on? Anyway, I don't remember. I think SpongeBob's over though, right? I don't know. Man, it's something to think about. Anyways, I'm off topic. She. So when you see this, you just think that what Mr. Krabs said, was it Mr. Krabs? About like hooks. You see a hook, don't touch the hook. So you say, she, man, she. It's a hook. Oh my God. Yeah. She. There you go. All right. Well, let's keep it going. So next we have su. And this one kind of looks a little bit close to like the original characters that we went over before, ah and o. But it's a little bit different. We had the one slant on the top here, and then, oh, one moment actually. I did not, let me see. I think I actually, let me. This is the one thing about not streaming for a long time. I'm so scuffed. Okay, there we go. I had a whiteboard the whole time. Wow. You were just staring into space, I think. Not focus on my class. How dare you? I'm gonna have to kill you or something. Well, maybe not. Endgame. I heard the saying endgame makes things all better, right? Alright, so endgame. But anyways, so su being a little bit closer to like the first column there of ah and o. But this one is just like the slant on the top here, and then you go through a little bit of like a loop-de-loop around. And it is oh so hard to show it on this one because the font size is so big. But you know what I mean, su. And so when we use the word su, we can kind of make another word, a word that you know pretty well. Can you guess? So su, but you probably already noticed, we have sushi, yeah? So now when you see the sushi, you know what it is now. You just look for these two characters and you go, oh, the sushi. The C is very close. And by the way, sushi doesn't translate to anything really. I mean, we call it raw fish, but I mean still, at the end of the day, it's sushi. Okay? There you go. Sushi. Alright, let's keep it going. So the next word, or next letter, next gana, or hiragana, is going to be se. And this one you see very often. this one you could see like in school sometimes. So like sensei usually has this one here. Now I know a couple ways to write it, and this is, oh my god. So now you can finally see how jank it is, man. I'm trying, man. This writing with a mouse, oh, I hate it. But yeah, we have se. And with this, you can kind of make a few words. So with se, let me see here. So with this, do 1, 2. So this would be sesa, which means cough. So whenever you see someone cough, I guess you can be like, yeah, sesa, or cough. Wait, do people say cough when people cough? Or is it just excuse me? I don't know. Or pardon me. I don't know what they say nowadays. Good grief, man. I have no recollection of what people, do. Yes, but there we go. Sesa. Off. And then we have another word here which you can use. Ase, which is sweat. So when you're sweating outside, ase. There you go. Alright, but moving forward though, the next and final character in the S column will be so. This one is kinda interesting. I don't see it very often, honestly. But it goes kinda like this. That's so. Okay, let's move on to the next column here. And I know I am moving very fast, but that's because, if I don't go fast, then it's gonna be here forever. So if you, again, like if you don't, if you're not picking up like what I'm putting down, then you can always review it later. But yeah, it's gonna go through it real fast. Next, we have the T column. So this is ta. What's interesting about this one is it kind of looks, it has like the element of like the other character we used before. So we have ko. You know how it's like that? This one's kind of the same way with that. But yeah, this is ta. Next, let's keep it moving forward. We have chi. Now this one, it kind of looks a little bit close to what was the other character? The Saw character, if you write it that way. But this one I know is written this way. I'm not sure. I think like there's another way to write it, but this is the only way I know it. Chi. And you may also notice that like it's not T, like T-I. Yeah, they use chi for this one. I know, it's kind of strange, but it's Japanese. It's how they roll. So yes, chi. Okay. Next, let's keep it moving. We have si. Not to be confused with si. It's just one stroke. You go like this. There you have it. Si. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of sad. You look at it in a way. It's kind of like a slump. But yeah, this is si. Okay. Let's keep it moving. So, next we have te, which is 1 and then 2 right there. Te. This one you should keep a good eye on because you're going to see this one a lot. Honestly, in like sentences. So you're going to see this followed by the end here, the end particle, s. Usually when like you have a sentence, it's usually going to be like this, des, or some people say desu, but most of the time it's going to be des. Yeah. It's good to keep these ones in the back of your mind. And next, we have to, which is 1, and then 2. To. It looks kind of like a toe, you know, like an actual toe. If you cut off the tail here, it kind of does look like a toe. It's pretty easy to remember. Just add the line there, and then yeah, it's toe. Yeah. How we feeling? How we feeling so far? There's not much time to go over it, but yeah, trying to move as quick as possible so we can go on to some sentences. I like to read a story before we end this one. But yeah, how we feeling? Feeling pretty good? That's what I like to hear. I can read your soul. I know. Like, even if you don't, I can sense you. I can sense you through the screen. You know what I mean? Here, come a little closer. Yes, come, my child. It's gonna be a-okay. We're almost through the tragedy, the struggle, but we have to keep going. All right, now back to the grind. Back to the grind. Get back in the coal mines or whatever. We had to finish this. All right, let's keep it going. So, on the next column here, the N column, and we have na. So na looks a little bit close to ta in a way, but it's a little bit different. So we had the one line here, or this one has 4 strokes. Okay, so we had the first one here, and then we have this one, and then lastly we have this one here, kind of like a loop-de-loop. I really do like this character, honestly. It's pretty easy to identify, like I said. But 1, 2, and 3. Sometimes it has like a line like this, like no, but I mean, it kind of depends. So when it does happen like that, then you just gotta kind of identify it. But yeah, that would be na. Okay, let's keep it going. So next we have ni, and this one, again, it looks a little bit close to ta in a way, except that we don't have the line on top right here, and it's also going vertically, although in my depiction it's not going vertically. Get rotated, as they like to say. But yes, this is ni. And with these two characters, you guessed it, you can finally understand when people say the word nani. So we have na, right? And then ni. 1, 2, 3. And then you have nani. Yes, you too can finally say or understand when someone's saying nani to you. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome, gamer. Anyways, next. So, in the U column again, we have new here, which will go kind of like this. Now, this one gets confused with a lot of the ones you're about to see, but the best way you can tell is with the tail. You see at the tail where it goes like in a squiggle like that? That is new. I don't really have a way to kind of get you to understand that this is new. You're just gonna have to remember. And it probably doesn't make sense right now why I'm saying that, because I'm telling you, like in Hiragana, they have a lot of, I want to say 2 other ones, right? Yeah, I think there's 2 other ones that look similar to new, but you had to differentiate which one is new, okay? Let me go ahead and get rid of that. And then next we have ne. Now this one, I actually will always remember this one because I was watching like a podcast or something, and they were saying that like with this one, it's kind of like a fish, right? They're going through like a net, and so you can see that this right here would be the fish, the straight line, the vertical line, and then this would be the net. So you see like that's going like around like that. The fish is trying to go through the net. So you will remember this one as ne. Okay? So ne. And with this character, actually, we have another word. So if I do ne, and we use the character we previously learned, ko, we have neko, which means cat. There you go. You know another word. I know, Japanese is quite interesting. Because once you learn, again, you decipher the language of the writing of the hiragana, you will finally be able to read what they're saying, which is exactly what we need. Because not all the time you're going to have romanji, but they just tell you what they're saying. You know, and just like normal letters. It's going to be in kanji, or it's going to be in hiragana, or it's going to be in katakana. Which now, you can finally decipher what they're saying. But anyways, we're not done yet. We still got a lot more to go. But once you get through it, you will finally not be dying in a sea of frame whenever you watch off-brand anime. You know what I mean? Or you go to a Japanese stream, you will understand what's being said. Well, I mean, you won't understand what they're saying, but you'll be able to read it at least. Anyways, let's keep going. So, the next one being no. This one's pretty simple. It's just one stroke. Kind of like that. No. Now, I know this one is typically like a character or particle between like things. So, it's kind of like possession. So, usually they use the word no as like a sign of possession. So, I don't really have an example at this current moment, but just know that no is usually used as like a possessive. Okay? Let's go ahead and move on to the next column. And you can rest assured that we are almost done here, so be excited for that. Alright, and next we have the H column here. So this is ah. Which is kind of like this. Why do I keep doing that, by the way? You see that? I always, every time I do like a vertical line, I like jank it to the left a little bit. I don't know why I keep doing that. But yes. Okay, let me do it again. Okay, I finally did it without messing it up. Alright, and then it's that, and then it's kind of like this here. There we go. Ah. It's a little bit close to the O. Remember at the beginning where I went over O, and O is kind of like 1, 2, 3, and then that. Yeah. So that is ha. Without the line at the top, we don't do the line. But yes, that's ha. Okay. Next, we have he. This one's kind of looks like a horseshoe, right? This one. So when you see he, I want you to kind of think of like a horse. I know when you ride a horse, what do you say? You usually go hia, hia. So when you see this one, you just know that's he, okay? Except the ya. Take off the ya. We don't like ya around here. Just he. Here we go. All right. Let's keep it moving. Next, we have fu, and this one looks a little crazy, but it's pretty simple, actually. So, we have 1. Oh my goodness, I'm messing it up. Okay, so 1, 2, and then 3, 4. This one's written like a bunch of ways, honestly. I've seen sometimes where they have like hooks, like every last character. Which, I mean, hey, if that does happen, then, well, just know what it is. But I think it's pretty easily distinguishable when you see fu. It's just this one that has like a lot of marks around it. This is fu. And you may be like, oh my god, why does it not say who? Well, because, I don't know. It's Japanese, okay? It's Japanese, so just know it's gonna always be kind of weird. But yeah, this is fu, okay? Let's keep it moving. Next, we have he. Which goes a little bit like this. That's he. It's kind of like when you see it, just think like someone's waving at you. So like their hands kind of like slanted. They're like, hey, hey, over here. That's he. All right, let's keep it moving. Next, we have ho. And no, not that one ho. Not that ho. Just ho. Which, it's kind of like this. Yeah, and there's that jinky line again, man. I'm telling you, I'm old. I'm decrepit. Not really. Okay, and then 1, 2, and then finally 3. This one looks a little bit close to like ha in a way. It's just that it has like an extra line over here. So if we take off this line at the top here, it looks like ha. But with ho, we have the one on top. So it's putting a stop on ha's parade. So now it becomes ho. Again, it's a little interesting. So you're gonna kind of have to distinguish on your own. But yeah, that's ho. We are nearly done here with the hiragana. So let's finish strong, okay? Next, we have the M category. This is ma. So 1, 2, 3. Not that bad, right? Ma. So this one is actually a little bit close to ha, right? Because in ha, like it has like the extra line over there. But this one, the line on the left got a little bit lonely and it snapped in half. And then they added it to this one and it becomes ma. So there you go. Ma. Alright, and then next we have me. I really do like this character actually. It's kind of fun to write, honestly. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then chink. That's too much chink. I gotta nerf that. Chink. Oh, that's bad. Chink. Oh my goodness, too small. Chink. There we go. That's right. That's right there. But this is me. Me. There you go. I should probably give you some more words that you can know. Let me see. I've got plenty in my notebook. Once I find one. So, another word that you can learn is chink. Mise. Mise, which means store. Okay. Another one you may know is miso. So like whenever you see like the miso soup, you know, that you can know that this is miso. There you go. And lastly, one more. Would be mizu, which is water. This, in case you're wondering, is something called a dakuon, which transforms the character. So normally we have su, but now with this it becomes zu. So ziyu. Now it is mizu, okay? Which is a whole new can of worms that I haven't gotten into yet, but I just wanted to cover this one so you can kind of get a word here. We went over misu, which is water, miso, which is, you know, the soup that you know, and then lastly being mise, which is the stone or store, I mean. All right, let's keep it going. Next we have mu, which goes kind of like this. Mu. There's not really much to talk about here. It's a little bit close to su, but it has the slant going on to the horizontal, and then we finally have like the extra line on the top there. Which makes it mu. Okay. Next, we have me. And this is what I was talking about before when I said that when you are going to remember new, you're just gonna have to figure out some kind of way, because all these ones, oh man, it gets a little bit confusing because you have like meh and then you have new, and they look kind of the same in a way, except that new, it has like going around like that, and then meh, it's just like that. So this is meh. All right. And lastly for this column, we have mo. Oh, I'm a little bit off filter here. Okay, there we go. All right, so mo being 1, 2, and then it's just like a J here. This is mo, okay? It looks a little bit close to ma, but it's actually a little bit different. Just think that when you see ma, it's the one that goes like in a loop, like this, and mo is the one that goes like that, like a hook. Just think that like this wanted to be ma, but it didn't. So it's like mo. It's like moaning and like pain. That it never could be ma. But yeah, there you go. It's mo. And with this, we can actually make a song lyric. Nani mo, nani. Watch Naruto. I'm telling you, that was, well, it wasn't that good. Honestly, Naruto, in my opinion, I mean, Naruto was a-okay. The only thing I hate about Naruto is like they had a lot of filler in Naruto, and I kinda am not with that, but hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm through Naruto now. I gotta go watch Fairy Tail, and that's gonna be pain. Pain. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be pain. Okay? Pain. But hey, it's okay. The struggle is real, man. The struggle is real. Maybe I'll do like a watch along for that in the future. But anyways, we are nearly through. I think we have 3 columns left. Okay. So for the Y column, our first one's going to be ya, which goes a little bit like this. We have 1, a 2, and then a 3. Yeah. So this one looks a little bit close to the hook from before, so like a chi. We are looking at ya this time though, because it's coming in from the right, and then you have like the line on top, and then like the vertical line as well. And this is kind of like you see like a hook, and then you just go yeah. You're punching the hook out the way. So this is ya. You see it? You see like the fist. So like if you look, this is like this is the fist, and this is like the hook getting like knocked to the right. It was hit so bad that it got knocked horizontal. It got flipped on a full 360 degrees, and it's going up. That's ya. That was probably a lot more complicated. Okay, that's just ya. Just memorize it, man. Just memorize it. All right, and you then notice that we have nothing. That's because there isn't very many characters in the ya column or the Y column. Next, we have U, which is 1, 2, like this. U. There's not very much to it, honestly. It's just U. Okay? U. And with U, you can kind of make like other words like this one here. We have, I'm so bad, Yuki, which I believe is like snow, if I'm not wrong. I might be wrong about that. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. Actually, let me go check. I have it in my notebook. Let me see. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yuki would be snow. There we go. And another word that you can make with this on that previous column, we have, oh my goodness. We have mono. Mono means thing. Okay. Another word. Momo, which means peach. And lastly, one more. I'm running out of paper. We have Fuyu, which means winter. Okay? almost through this. I am really overloading you guys on this one, but it's only out of love, I promise. All right, last one being yo for this column. So yo, it's just gonna be 1 and then 2. A chink, yo, which not to be confused with toe. I remember toe is like this, right? It's a little bit different. Well, I mean, it's a lot different, but still, don't get confused. This is yo, 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 okay? Now then, we are just about done here. Only 2 columns left. So this is the R column. This is raw. Okay. Next, we have re. Now, this one is actually quite interesting because it looks kind of like E on the first one, but it's kind of the opposite, right? This one's a lot shorter than that one. You see? So like in this one, the first line is smaller, but in the old one, it's longer. And in this one, it's longer. This one is shorter. It's just the opposite. So this is re. Have fun with that one, guys. Have fun with that one. Next, we have ru. This one looks kind of like a 3, but it's not, okay? This is ru, okay? This one, though, I do have to say, it's going to get a little bit confusing because there is another character that looks quite unlike this one, but it's not ru. So you're going to have to differentiate somehow. I guess the best way I can tell you to differentiate is like with the previous one we went over. Remember this one when I said that like this can look like meh and it can be confused with like the other one, new? It has a loop and that makes it new. This one, remember, because it has a loop, it's ru. Okay? The loop always means that it's u. So this is ru. Go around ru. This is new. With the curve at the end. It makes it new, okay? And lastly, we have re. This one looks a little bit... I'm messing up my stroke order again. Vertical line first. So this one, re. This one you might confuse with the other one that I said before. Ne, which is this one here. It goes like that. Try not to get confused. This is re. Re, ne, re, ne. And again, there's another one that you might also confuse this one with, which I'll be showing to you in the last column. But we have one more in this column, and this is the last one, raw. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. The difference with this one is we're not doing the loop. If you do the loop, it becomes ru. So without it, it's raw. Raw. And with raw, you can actually make another word. So with this, if I do this, we have roku, which means 6 in Japanese. Learning how to count. We're not going to do that yet, though. That'll be next time. Anyways, that's roku, which is 6. Okay? I think it's pretty important to know how to count, honestly. So I'm going to go over that next time. The next we have wa. This is a W column. Again, this is what I was saying before. We should always remember to differentiate this one, wa, between re and ne. So again, remember that ne is kind of like that, and then ra, or re, I bet, is down like that. This is wa, and it goes like that. It's one like a whip. You see it there? It's like, wah. Why did I do that? That didn't sound good. Wah. Okay. Wah. There you go. Next, let's keep it moving. You may notice that there's a lot of blanks, and that's because there's not very many stuff in this column. But we do have one more, which is wo. And this one, oh, there we go. This one looks a little bit like, what's it called? Chi, in a way. As I remember chi, it looked a little bit like this here. This one is not that though. So we have 1, 2, and then this one down here. Now this one is pronounced like 2 different ways, I know. It can be wo, or it can be o. Just the letter o. Which, I mean, I know that like in the last column there, we went over o, which was, you know, just this. But just keep in mind that sometimes it can be confused with this one being wo. Okay. And lastly, last but not least, oh boy, good night. There we go. So scuffed, man. Not professional. Okay. No, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. We have the last column here being the, oh, my bad. We have the last column here being N. This one, it kind of just looks like H, honestly. This is N. Okay. If we keep going down, that's it. There you go. If you can remember all this, you will at least have a little bit of hiragana under your belt. But wait, there is more. So you may think that this is it. But like I was saying before, I didn't go over the dakuon or the dakuten, which when you add the double lines, which I'm going to call it just to make things simpler, it changes some characters. So like ka, if I add the double line here, it makes it ga. Ga. G-A. Ga. It goes from ka to ga. So you need to know about the dakuten. I'm not going to go over all of it today, because, well, I don't know. This is already going on for long enough. I mean, I know it's like my first day back, but yeah, it's going on for long enough. But this would be the dakuten challenge. There is not very much, honestly, for this one. It's only just a few of the characters here. So, as you can see, we have the G column, and then we also are the K column. So ka will be getting affected, and then we also have like the sa column, so that one, and then we have the ta as well, and then there's the ha, which is being affected. So, ka will be changed to ga, ki will be changed to gi, gu will be changed to gu. You kind of get what I'm saying here, and then ke will be changed to ge, and then ko being changed to go. Next, we have the next column here, which would be the sa. It turns into za. So you put the double lines, dakuten, it becomes za. Okay. As for shi, it becomes ji. Ji. Next, for su, it becomes zu. And as for se, it becomes ze. And as for so, it becomes so. For the next one, the ta, it becomes like da, di, do, de, and do. Okay. And then as for ha, the column that we just went over, it becomes ba. But there's something else for this one that's quite interesting. So we have this one, the dakuten, and then there's this one as well. I forgot the name of this one. But it will change the letter from like ha to ba for this one. So this one will become like ba. And for this one, it becomes ha. Go off the P. I guess you can kind of think like the circle. That's like pa. But yeah, after that, you will have known all of the hiragana. So, for the dakuten, it's not very many. It will just be the K column, the S column, the T column, and the H column that gets a little bit changed. But if you can memorize those, you have it. There you go. You got a hiragana under your belt. Typically, with like this, it should take you about like, I'd say like a week to get hiragana down. So if you practice this one, after stream if you like, it should just be under your belt in like a week, I want to say. There's also other sites like Quizlet and stuff, and Duolingo, and I can go through to teach you hiragana if you need. it's free, so I mean, I would go do it if I were you. If you're curious about learning hiragana, it's pretty good. There is something else you should know, but I don't think I have anything to show you. There's like combos as well for like some of the words. So with the letter chi, if you add this to it at the bottom, this goes from chi to chu. So what it would normally look like if like I was just going by normal words, it looks like something like this, chiu. But we don't use the e, we drop the I, and it becomes, put the I and the y, it becomes chu. So this is chu. Okay, it's another thing that's kind of in here as well, but it's something you can go over afterwards when you're done with like learning the hiragana and the dakutan. You learn these two and then you should be good. Beyond that, the next one that you should learn after hiragana is katakana, but I don't think I'm going to go over that today because it's going to take a long time. And I'm sure people's minds is going to be mush by the end of this. I just ran you through like, what is this, 27 characters? If you're still with me, I'd be shocked, honestly. Anyways, the last thing I want to go over is kind of like some written examples. So in case you go to like a stream today at some point, you can kind of identify what I'm talking about here. So let me just kind of zoom this in a little bit so you can really see it. There we go. Alright, now this is Minase Ryo from Hollow Stars. I like to, sometimes, when I'm studying my Japanese, I like to go to people's streams, and I like to look at the chat, and sometimes listen to the character, because when they speak, I can sometimes pick up on like what they're saying, and I can use that to further my Japanese. Some people, they go to sites like Mazi or like foreign sites where you can like speak to other people, but I think the best site that you can go to in order to learn something is something that's like at your fingertips. What is that? YouTube. You could go to YouTube to learn. It's so much better, right? And it's free. With the exception of ads, of course. But yeah, as you can see here, you see the characters that they're writing here. So let's look at the first one here. Let me. Okay, there we go. Turn to black. There we go. Everything's better when it's black, right? I don't know. Alright. Let's go from the top to bottom here. Oh boy. That's in the way. Alright. So, remember what I was talking about earlier with the characters. So, what is this character? What's it saying here? So, this is remember? Before? In the first column? I'll show you. Look. So with this, you can determine that what they're saying... Oh, my bad. Let me go back. You can determine that they're saying you, or something like that, right? Let's go on and keep moving. So this is ka. Remember? It's ka. Wa. E. When you put that all together, that is kawaii. See? There you go. You're kind of understanding what people are saying in the chat a little bit. You can read what they're saying. Kawaii. What does kawaii mean? You know what it means if you watch anime. Kawaii being cute, right? Alright, let's keep it moving. This one again. Kawaii. With the line at the end, that's usually like an extended version of like saying like what you are trying to say. An extended version. It's like kawaii. Kawaii. Right? Alright, next, this one here, which is, remember I was saying before with like ki, I told you that like sometimes it has like the tail there, so you can see this one is like ki, and then the next letter is ya, and this is what I was talking about before when I said that there's like attachment sometimes. When they write words like kya, it's ki and then ya. And they attach them together. They slam them together like that. And then it becomes kya. Kyawa. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Emotes. And then this one. Remember this one? This is the first character we went over. If you don't remember this one, you didn't learn anything. I sentenced you to 1 million years of watching this VOD. You. I'm kidding. Anyways, this is ah. And so when they attach the W to it, it's what? Ah. Okay. Let's keep it going. This is katakana. Now this is a little bit confusing. And then there's a kanji as well. I cannot tell you what the kanji means because that's as far as I have been. I do not know very many kanji. But the more kanji you know, the more you can understand what they're saying. But I will tell you that this is na, this is I, okay? And then this su. Nice. He's saying nice. And I don't know what the kanji says, so stay tuned for that. Nice, okay? Look, again, we have na, I, su. Nice, okay? Keep it going. Again, this is a hiragana style to it, right? So we have nice. Again, they said it again. Nice. And then this one again is katakana and some kanji here. I do not understand what they're saying, but I can tell you at the end there, they are saying nice. And that'll be it. Nice. Okay. So as you can see, with knowing hiragana and katakana, we can kinda understand a little bit of what they're saying. I haven't gone over katakana yet, so stay tuned for that. I think I'm gonna tackle it. Oh, I don't know. I think I'll put it up to like a poll, so we can go over it or not. Because I don't know if people are interested in learning katakana from me. So, I mean, if you are, then let me know. But yeah, let's go on to one more example, and then I think we'll end it here. So, again, this is another photo from the stream. If we look at the top to bottom here, what do we got? Let's digest it one by one. I know chats, when you go look, it's gonna be going fast, but you can slow it down a little bit when you go look. So from the top to bottom, let's see. We have what? So this is ma, right? Second character being maha. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but we can understand that they are depicting that. Next one, again, this is kanji. I don't really know it very well, but what can you identify from this though? We have I, to, ha, I, and ta. That's good. If you can identify what is being said, then I think you are doing a great job. When you study, the best thing you can do is go to streams and go try to decipher the chat. Just go try to decipher the chat. And if you want, you can go talk. It's okay. There are some people who are trying to learn English or Spanish or whatever, and you can teach them as well there by just talking. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's see what's they're saying here. They're saying nice. Again, we're understanding that they're saying nice. Okay. Again, same thing. And then this one, what's this character? Oh. Okay. Oh. And then their name, you can see a little bit. That's chi, and then they have the no as well. Oh, wait. Okay. Keep it moving. This one being so someone's surprised, right? Keep it going. And then this one, this is what just happened. Okay, this one being deska. So normally in like English, or not English, my bad. What are we talking about here? It's Japanese, damn it. I'm so bad. This one, deska, being like a question. When they end a sentence with a question, typically it's going to end with like deska, or sometimes it's like ka. So when you see this, just know it's like some kind of question. So maybe they're confused, and you can see like the emote there. It's kind of like they're confused as well. So keep that in mind. Keep going. I don't know what's up with that guy. And then if we keep going, we have O, Su, and then To. Okay. So I'm not sure. I believe this is Oto. Oto. This kind of ties into like the combos I was saying before of like if they attach like a small character to it, it will determine like what is being said. And for the last one, look at this one. We have Kadachi. Udachi. 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 Okay. So anyways, I hope that clarifies some stuff here. That we're not just going over like random characters for no reason. We are going over characters so we can identify what's being said. This hiragana is pretty useful. So if you can, learn the hiragana so you can decipher what is being said. You can technically learn Japanese without learning hiragana and katakana. It just means you will only understand what's being said. And that means when it comes to reading, you won't be able to read anything, which I'm sure is something everyone's after. You should be able to read and also write and also talk. So yeah. Anyways, that's gonna end it here for me. Before we end it though, I think we should play a celebratory round of League. No? Anybody? League of Legends? I know League of Legends is hot water right now, right? With like the Hex Tech chests. No. Wait, I think the Hex Tech chest problem's been solved. I think. Right? Recently. I haven't played League for a while, but I do. I know the haps, okay? I know the haps. I think the last time I actually looked to find out what's going on with League is actually Smolder. When Smolder came out. Smolder, that champ. Oh, that champ is busted, man. I don't know. That champ is busted. I don't think like any champion should ever have like an execute in their kit. That's like ridiculous, man. Man. But anyways, I'm off topic here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know this stream is at an interesting time, but I hope to schedule it at a better time in the future. I just gotta kind of feel and understand where everyone's feeling. But yeah, in a very, very long time since I got to stream, and I actually look forward to doing a lot more of it. But for now, I'm gonna be doing this on the weekends. Every Saturday from this point forward, we will be doing a stream composed of Japanese. Learning Japanese, because I need to do it. And if I don't do it, I will do a Batsu game. If you don't know what a Batsu game is, it means that I will be punished for every time I do not study my Japanese live. I will drink a shot of hot sauce as my punishment live. And still stream. And still stream with the burning, scorching throat of pain. So, I look forward to that. Well, don't look forward to that. Don't look forward to me in pain. That's not good. But yeah, that's gonna do it here. So nice to see anyone that came out. I can feel your soul. I know, because like whenever I go to like streams, sometimes I like to lurk around. So, whether if you're lurking around in the future or lurking around right now, thanks so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. But today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great day, great evening, great night. And I will see you in the next one. Adios. I mean, sayonara or arrivederci? I don't know. What am I even saying, man? Okay, goodbye.